Good morning, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Adab. I'm Mohit and I welcome you all. पाइथन के सेशन में आपका स्वागत है. Okay, just turn my voice off. Okay, let's start the session. So let's see the today's agenda. So today's agenda is to complete the Python dictionary and exception handling. Okay, exception handling and Python dictionary. So let's see the Python dictionary. Okay, so so in the previous class, we have completed tuple and list, right? So in the tuple and list, we have seen the index kind of thing. Index. Okay, in index, okay, let me tell you about with my pen, paper. Yes. Hmm. Let me open the Epic pen. Yes. So in the list and tuple and string also, okay, we give index like this. Okay, like this is a list, and we give index like this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 means consecutive integers, right? We can give negative, we can give positive, but consecutive integer. We cannot say, okay, I want to use one here, one index, and then 100 index. But I don't want to use 2, 3, 4, 5. No, no. I have to use 1, 2, 3 means a consecutive sequence of index. Okay. But consider you don't want to use that consecutive index. Okay. Means you don't want to use 1, 2, 3. You want, okay, if I use here, consider, okay, am here. Okay, if I use am here, then n should give, one second, my live video. Then m should give something different value. Okay, if I give o, if I give I, okay, like this. So in this situation, we use Python dictionary. Okay, let's see the dictionary definition. Okay, so in the list values are indexed by the range of number, but in dictionary values are indexed by keys. Okay, just one second, just a moment. Okay, okay, indexed by key. So in dictionary, we call index as key. Means in the dictionary we don't have anything like index. Okay, we use a special term key. Okay, we use special term key. A dictionary is a sequence of key value pair. Okay, separated by commas. So in the dictionary we use, consider I want to make a dictionary of computer ports and its description, right? Computer port and description. Okay, yeah, this see this pic, this pic, this man. Okay, like dictionary. My own index, my own values, my own rules. Okay, so that's why I just set mapping with the Thor with the dictionary. Okay, so dictionary, consider I want to make a port number and its description. Okay, like I've defined port here, port one, and curly braces. Okay, so I'm just giving you live example now instead of giving writing example. So let's use this one, Python 3. Okay, so here you can change the name dictionary. Okay, so here I'm setting port 1 equal to this one. So this is curly. Okay, I'm zooming it. Okay, port, and this is curly braces. Okay, let's see. Let's print it. Print. Oh, sorry. uh, port 1 and its type. Okay, I'm giving you one advice. Whenever you work in company, okay, whatever you're getting from some, whatever you're getting output from a some function or something. Okay, consider you are working company and you are getting some value from one function or one devices or your friend, okay, your friend's function. Okay, always check the type of return value. Always check the type of return value because sometimes you think it is look like a list, so I can apply dictionary methods. But that looks like a list, but maybe that is in the string form. Okay, so always check the type. Okay, so that's my suggestion to all. Always check the type before doing anything. So now let's run it. Shift enter. So you can see this is an empty dictionary and class is dict. So the class name is dict. Okay. Now I'm making a dictionary with key and values. Okay, port is just a name here. Okay, name, just a variable. You can use your name, my name, other person name, no issue. Okay, I'm making a dictionary like port number. So in computer science or computer engineering, you have seen port number 22 dedicated for the FTP. Okay, port number 21 dedicated for FTP. FTP is two type. One is channel communication. One is for file download. Okay, and then 22. 22 for secure shell port, and 23 for telnet. Okay, so I'm making just this kind of dictionary. Okay, 20 is an integer value, but you see, I cannot use here integer value list here because if I want to make a list, consider I'm making a list. Okay, I want that 20 index represent the FTP. So I have to make 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 19. Then I can fill 20. Okay, but in dictionary I can directly say this is like an index. Okay, this is a key actually, but works like an index. Okay, so I'm removing this one. So I'm just setting here what is this one so that you know. So this is the key and this is the value. This is another key, another value, comma, comma, another key, another value. Okay, so this is called as a pair. Okay, pair. This is a pair. This is a pair, and this pair is called as a item. So we have three terms: key, value, and item. Okay, key is like an index, value is value, and item is a complete key pair. Okay, one item, second item, third item. Okay, so please adhere with, means stick with this definition. Key, value, item has specific meaning in the dictionary. Okay, key, value, item. Okay, remember this one, these terms. If I am saying key, it means that this 20, this 21 to 22, key. Value means this one. Okay. Okay, now I'm running it, print port 1, shift enter. So what I'm getting here, a dictionary with items, key value pairs, right? Yes, pair equal to item. This key value pair is item. Okay. Okay, so let's see the properties and the features of a dictionary. Okay. Okay, first feature. First feature is the key of dictionary cannot be changed. It means that we cannot change the key. Keys are the immutable. Okay, key cannot be changed. Okay, so what things can be used as a key? So a string, integer, float can be used as a key. So now let's see the example. So I'm writing this one, this point. I'm using one more ink to go because this is my like my friend. Okay, open, open, open. Hmm, Text. Just 1 second. Where is my text? Uh, okay, I don't know how it's work. Okay, so key, the string integer float can be used as a key. So let's see. Okay, okay. So this one. Okay. Oh, just 1 second. What happened to this one? Close this one. Okay. So I'm making a new dictionary. Just D1 equal to, and here I'm writing integer like I, a company name. So let's make a dictionary of companies. So IBM, D for Dell. Okay. So I'm using key string as a key. Okay. Here I have used integer as a key. So you can use float as a key. So like if I use 20 point something 5. Okay, sorry. I am saying that EMC square. Okay. So I can use integer, string, and float value as a key. Print D1. Okay. Integer, float, and string. I can use this as a key. So making a key. Okay. I can use a tuple also. Okay. I can use tuple also. Consider tuple 1, 2. 1 3, sorry. I am saying primary key, primary composite key, D2. What happened? It's not working. Reload the site. Hmm. Okay, I'm just closing this one again because it's I think what's happened here I don't know. And can we use, no, you cannot use list as key. So I'm coming this one, coming to this point. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm using tuple as a key. What happened? This one. I'm closing complete Anaconda. Just I'm again starting it. Just wait. Oh, sometime it print without print statement. Okay, just 1 second. Hmm. Okay, so person are saying print D1. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm getting here key. Okay, so now please, what I'm going to tell you that's very important. Okay, I can use tuple as a key, but I cannot use tuple which contain a list. I cannot use that as a key. Okay, consider if I use d1 equal to and same syntax, consider in this one, in this, if I use list here, okay, so I'm getting an error. Oh, so this error, I'm getting this one error. Okay, and unhashable list. So it means that I cannot use list as a key, or the tuple that contain a list, I cannot use that tuple as a key, because key is like a mutable thing. And the first line say the key of dictionary cannot be changed. Okay, so if I use list as a key, so that can violate this first property. Okay, key of dictionary cannot be changed, so that can violate the property. Okay, now I'm giving you one example, one question here. Consider I have a tuple and that contain 1 2, and then it contain a what, it contain a list. Okay, and tuple second means third wala part is what, is a list. So can I use this statement? Please tell me, because that is a list now, so I can use this statement append. Can I add that thing? Append. Can I add something to that list? Please reply. Please reply in the chat box. Yes, we can use this one. Okay, we can use. So now you can say where is the immutability, right? Actually, immutability is not a magic. It exists because we don't have method to update tuple. Okay, I told you in the first lecture, immutability exists because we don't have method to update the tuple. Okay. So in this one, I am just changing the internal value. Means I'm changing the list, not the entire tuple. Tuple values remain same, but this is not allowed in the dictionary because I am changing the value of a third value, and that violate the property of key of dictionary cannot be changed. Okay. So I have written here a tuple that does not contain a list can be used as a key. Keys are unique. So keys are unique. Okay. Let's see this one. Consider if I use a dictionary, I say I for IBM and D for Dell, and then somebody say, okay, forget about I and set info sys. Okay, so I have used I two time here. Okay, if I execute it, print D1. If I execute it, you can say I remains same, but value gets updated. Okay, IBM became Infosys here. Okay, so it means that key cannot be changed, but value can be changed. Okay, value can be changed. So key remains same, I remains same, but its value gets updated. Okay, now it's time for the value. Value can be anything. Value can be list, value can be string, integer, so on. Value can be repeated, value can be changed. Okay, so values can be repeated, values can be changed. Now last point, a dictionary is an unordered collection, which means that order in which you have entered the item in a dictionary may not retain, and you may not get the item in the you may get the item in a different order. It means that uh, consider I'm writing here. Okay, I'm using the dictionary, this one. Okay, so it contains just only two values. Okay, consider if I use Python 2. Okay, I'm taking example of Python 2 because in Python 3, uh, even we in Python 3 we cannot take the guarantee. Consider Python 2. Okay, just for example purpose, I am using just for example purpose. Consider I am using 20, and here if I set FTP 21. again FTP. So you can see values are repeated here. 23 telnet and 20, 50, 23, 25, 20, 52 for DNS protocol. Okay. If I use okay, see this one. I have entered FTP first. Okay, but I'm getting DNS here because order doesn't matter here. Okay, order doesn't matter here. Okay, so I'm getting this order. I'm getting 52 DNS first, then FTP, then telnet. So order doesn't matter in the dictionary. You may get the same order, you may not get the same order because, but we can take the guarantee we will get the same order. Okay. So these are the properties of a dictionary. Okay. Okay. So it's time for taking the questions. And so question is when to use dictionary concept. Okay. Some real time scenario. Okay. So I have already given you one point in which index is not mandatory, means if you don't want to use consecutive index like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, you want to create your own indexes, in that thing you can use the dictionary, right? Order that doesn't matter here because you are not accessing. Somebody say why it happens, sir? Because in the list and tuple and string you are accessing with the index, consecutive index, but here you are accessing with key. Does it matter whether the value should be in the starting or ending, because you are accessing with the key? And always remember, the time complexity of finding a value by its key is 1. It doesn't matter the dictionary size, whether dictionary contain 10 millions item 10 millions item, but the accessing of a value by using its key always take one time, 1 unit of time. Okay. People are asking question why IBM come first. Okay, I'm saying that this is the key is same. Dear, key is same. You can see key is same. If I try to repeat the key remain one, but its value gets updated. Now it's okay, I think. I think I'm coming live. Yeah, due to some connection problem. Okay. Okay. So I think you got the concept. Values can be repeated, but key cannot be repeated. Okay. Okay, so I have completed the key features. Let's see the operation on dictionary. Operation first is accessing the value from a dictionary. Okay, so now let's see. Let's make a good dictionary so that we can access its value. Okay, so D1 equal to. So I'm making a dictionary another one, port 1 again. Okay, because this is a good kind of dictionary. 20 is FTP, so I'm making it for future use. FTP and 23 for telnet, 22 for SSH, 80 for for HTTP, and 52 for DNS. Okay, so consider this is my real case scenario. Okay, real case scenario and print port 1. Okay, so this is my dictionary. Okay, I want to access its value. Okay, so first operation it's accessing the values of a dictionary. Let's see how we can access. So accessing is very simple, port and then give the key name 20. I'm getting FTP. Okay, so you can give any name, print. So if I want to give 52, you can give 52 DNS, but consider I wrongly type 53. In that case, I am getting error. Please see the error type. Error is key error. Whenever you see key error, it means that something bad happened to a dictionary. Okay, means it is asking, it is checking the key which is not exist. Okay, so that's why I'm interpreter throwing the error key error 53. Okay, so please note this error key error. We will see all kind of things in the exception handling, how to handle this kind of error. So try to use the key which is exist in the dictionary. Okay, then deleting an item from a dictionary. Now it's time for to delete the item. I want to delete something. Okay, first of all let's print it. So consider I want to delete this one 22. I want to delete this one, so very simple, port 1 dot 52, right? So let's check the dictionary again. So you can see I don't have 22 right here. Okay, so in this way you can delete. Next one is updating the value of a dictionary. Updating the value. I want to update a value. And last point is adding an item to a dictionary. So both are same. Updating and adding both are same. Okay. Updating and adding both are same. You will say, okay, how both are same. Okay. So see, I call it absurd. What is the meaning of absurd? Update if present. Otherwise, if not present, then add means insert. That's why I told you that adding and updating both are same here. So consider. Okay, so let's see, I want to add this 22 again. 22, as I'm writing here, this time I'm writing secure shell. So in this way you can add, just use a dictionary and key here. Okay, key here. Just use a dictionary and key here and write the value here. You can use any key here because I'm adding, so you can use new key. Okay, secure shell. Instead of such, I'm writing secure shell. Now if I check, I'm getting 22 secure shell here. Okay, consider I use this syntax port 80. I want to add, I forget that HTTP is already exist and I add here web protocol. So adding, so you can see values get updated. So adding and updating, the syntax is same. The syntax is same for adding and updating, right? For adding and updating, syntax is same. If values already is, if in updating, if the value is already present, then this syntax will update the value. Otherwise, add the value. If value is not present, then update the value. Okay. So, as I have completed the dictionaries operation. So it's time for your doubt as well as rating. First give rating. Okay. First give the rating, then I'll take the doubts. So first give the rating. It's rating time. Now I am taking my fruity drink. Hey, Amit Kumar is right. जब तक सूरज चांद रहा है. Please don't write this kind of lines. Okay. Because Suraj Chand, when you say Suraj Chand, because I'm a kind of astrologer too, part-time astrologer. Okay, so don't please Suraj Chand. I know it's a fact. Okay. Okay, so now it's time for the doubt. Please, if you have doubt, please write. Can we delete any key from dictionary either through del or pop? You can certainly use del, but I need to check whether it have pop or not. Okay, whether it has pop or not. Okay, we'll check that. Yes, somebody saying, sir, explain the comprehension step. Actually, that is little bit complex topic. I can explain. Okay, if I get the time at the end of this session, I will definitely tell you the because first of what happened in the compression, because first of you know how to use the list, then I'll tell you the compression thing. Can we use key as well? Yes, you can use key and value same. You will be in the people mind, your knowledge will spread. Can we take user input in a dictionary? You can take the user input and then put in the dictionary. No issue. You can take the how to remove from dictionary. So removing for the removing purpose we use del. Del. Okay, del. Then just see the little bit just वीडियो को थोड़ा सा पीछे कीजिए और पता लग जाएगा. Can we take user input in dictionary? Yes, we can take the user input. Definitely. You can take the user input as well as you can use the user output for a dictionary. Okay, I'm giving one example. I have make a software, a small program. I have made a lot of programs for my I'm giving you live example. Okay, I'm giving you live example of a dictionary first of all. So this finder, I think you have not seen this program finder. Finder is a program written by me completely that will find file in your computer system just in fraction of second. Consider you can use search method of your Windows, okay, but that thing can take the time. But this finder is extremely fast. Consider I want to search a file that contains CEH and then something something and then PDF value. Okay, I want to search a file which contains CEH and then star then PDF. Okay, when I press enter, see there are a lot of file in my computer system which contains CEH and then contain PDF. So I can directly open that file from here. Just press F and then its number. Okay, from where I'm getting this one? From where I'm getting this ones? Because I have a dictionary of all the file. I have dictionary. I have dictionary, complete dictionary, which contain. I'm giving you live example here, which contain file and its location. File, second file and its location. Second file means all files of my system contained by this one file and its location. Okay, now you tell me actually when I use this command. Okay, when I use this command finder minus c, then it build an index, then it build a key value pair, it build, then it start building the dictionary which contain key and value kind of thing. So here file 1 and its location, second file and its location, and it will take for 2 seconds because I'm using OBS so much things. So you can, now it is taking 14 seconds, just 14 seconds it completed entire hard disk. So I have two hard disks in my computer system, one terabyte of SSD and half terabyte of SSD. Means two SSDs are there. Means 1 and 5 terabyte of SSD. So just in 14 seconds, my Python program completed the key value pair. Means file and location, file and location, file and locations, and there are so many key and values thing. Okay, so you can use this program. Okay, Finder minus C. Okay, Finder program, because in reality I use this program daily, okay, because I don't know where I put my files, so I use finder minus h. If I forget the command, so it, there are a lot of command I have written here, okay, completely made by me. Okay, if you want to see the code, I can give you the code. Okay, it's like 350 line of code. Okay, so this is a very good example because I saved that dictionary in my hard disk, and next time when I search something, okay, I need regular expression to search, like I want to search a song which contain Vada string. I'm giving example, just example. Okay, MP3 star dot star MP3. Okay, just within fraction of second, you can see I have lot of Vada songs. Okay, there Khaki, Vada Raha. Okay, there are lot of things. Okay, so from where I'm getting this one? I'm getting from a dictionary, which is already built, which is built by earlier by this program here, creating indexing. You can also use that. You can use this software without using Python. Don't worry. If you don't have Python, you can still use this one because I have compiled that file in exe, and that exe directly run as a command. Okay. I have made lot of software, so I have another software which is another kind of dictionary used fdate. Consider you forget the name of file because I need know the some name like Vada and MP3, but consider don't know the name, then you can use my other software fdate. Fdate is another kind of dictionary making. So okay, so it take the creation date and modification date as a key. So now it is like this one, file name with location and a tuple which contain creation date and modification date. मीन्स यहाँ पे फाइल है, यहाँ पे इसकी creation and modification date है, file 2 creation and modification date, file 3 creation and modification date, and based upon creation and modification date I can search anything. Okay, consider I have downloaded one file but I forgot the file name, so I can use my update program. It is another kind of dictionary, real life example. So you, somebody told me give us real example, so I have created, this is real examples I have created. Okay, somebody say I want to see the dictionary, so I'll tell you it. Okay, I'll tell you later. Okay, tomorrow is a pickle chapter. So in the pickle chapter I will tell you how to, I will tell you, sorry, I will tell you how to make this kind of thing. Okay, okay, now let's focus on the syllabus again. If you have file in another drive like E, can it search? Dear, any drive, if you plug your hard disk pen drive, 10 pen drive, it will search all the files. Okay, even if you, after making the index, if you plug out your hard disk, still it can search. Okay. Okay, somebody, because of dictionary unordered behavior, they use key for accessing. Yes, yes, yes. Right. They use key for accessing instead of index, right? Okay, so now let's come to the operation we have done. Now it's time for the dictionary method. Okay, so you know how to get the dictionary method. Just use our Guru Mantra, first Guru Mantra, that is dir. You can take any dictionary, just empty dictionary. So we have pop also. Yes, great. We have pop also. So you can use get item keys. Okay, so I'm giving you small examples. Okay, I'm giving not all. Let's see the most common things. Okay, like update, pop, key, item, copy. Okay, so first of all, copy. So consider I have a dictionary port 1. I want to make a copy of this one. I want to make a copy of this one. Consider somebody say, okay, you can use this one, port 2 equal to port 1. Okay, now, so here you can see I'm getting the same dictionary. Okay, so if you check the ID, we'll get the same. Okay, now if I want to make a copy, port 3 equal to port 1 dot copy method, copy method. You can see I'm getting the same thing, but okay, just let's add something in the port 1. I want to add one more port, that is the 20, 22, 20, 23 to 23 to 80, 53. I'm seeing 67. I don't know 67 is a port of F trivial file transfer protocol. Let's check port 1, port 2, and in same row, port 3. So you can see, just sit here. This is port 1, this is port 2, this is port 3. So you can 67 added to port 1 and port 2, port 1 and port 2, because both are same, just different pointer. But port 3 has a different one, means the things, this addition is not reflected to port 3. So port 3 is different. So if you want to make a copy, you can use copy method. Okay. Next one is get method. Okay. So before jumping to the get, let's see the significance. Okay, होता क्या देखिए, I'm giving one real life example. If I'm telling you something, maybe you don't like, but consider आप बहुत जरूरत पड़ गई किसी चीज की, you need something very badly, then I will tell you that thing, you will surely remember that thing. Okay, आगे सामने से कुछ मिल जाए तो वैल्यू नहीं होती, लेकिन जरूरत पड़ने पर जब मिलती है तो उसकी वैल्यू होती है. ठीक है, तो आई एम गिविंग यू अ सिनेरियो वेयर वी कैन यूज गेट. फर्स्ट लेट्स सी. Okay, so I want to access 20, so I'm using this syntax 20. Let's print ftp. Okay, I'm getting ftp. Consider I'm using 21. I'm getting an error. Oh, I'm getting an error 21. Full program get lost means agar if you are working on, if you are using, if you are working, if you are write a code for production and this kind of error occurred, पूरे कोड की वाट हो जाती है. ठीक है ना, कहते हैं कोड फट गया. In simple term, कहते हैं कोड फट चुका है. So this kind of small error can cause a big issues. Okay, so you can do one thing. You can use if. So you can use in operator. So we can use in operator in the dictionary port 1. First of all, check whether 21 in port 1. I'm getting false here. So if you want to check whether the key exists or not, you can use in operator. Yes, true. So 22 can exist, but 21 is not exist. So I can use statement here. If 21 in port 1, or okay, just take the value uh, k equal to input, and I know everything is in the integer, so I'm using eval. Enter the key. Okay, okay, one more thing, one more is missing. Okay, key. And we have a dictionary. If K in port 1, in that situation, if K in port 1, then I can access the port 1 K, right? So I'm accessing that 21. So I'm not getting, so else I can use message print uh, not found. Okay, not in database, unknown key kind of message. So now let's run it 22. So I'm getting a message secured shell. Okay, now let's run it again 21. Not found. Okay, sorry, no found, not found. Sorry. Okay, so in this way you can access the keys. This is a secure method, means error handling method. Okay, I am handling the errors by using this one. Okay, so every time every time if I want to access, I need to use this, ये तामझाम करना पड़ेगा हर time. Okay, so in order to get rid of this kind of things, if as miss 4 line I have wasted here, just to access one thing I have wasted 4 lines. So we have already built in method, that thing, that is get method. Okay, so get method, so put here port 1. So I'm not writing here, just copy pasting and writing here get, and set the key k. Now let's see, let's run this one. Enter the key 21. Okay, so I'm okay, so let's print it because I have not printed it. Okay, enter the key. I'm saying that 21. So I'm getting none here. I'm getting not found from here, and I'm getting none from here. Okay, so let's run it again. 22. I'm getting secure shell from here and secure shell from here. So I can set a message also here. By default, message is not in database. Now run it. 23. I'm getting telnet and one telnet from here and one telnet from here. Okay, second telnet. Now let's see. 25. I'm getting not found from here and not in database from here. So it means that this port.get is just a single line equivalent to this complete 4 line. Okay. So it means that this 4 line, you can remove this 4 line because these are not needed right now, because we have a get method. We can accomplish the same thing with the help of get method. Okay. So always use get method while accessing the dictionary's value because it is very safe method. Okay. Now let's see the next thing. Next is, okay, one person say pop. So consider I don't know the pop syntax. I have not used right now. So port dot pop. So one Guru Mantra I told you that help message. Pop. So let's see pop method built in dictionary instance. D for dictionary and K D means remove the specific key and return the corresponding value. Okay, remove the specific key and return the corresponding value. So in this way, I have to give the d dot pop and key only. If d is found, d is returned. If not, otherwise key error raised. Okay, so let's see pop. Sorry, port. So I have this port dictionary. So consider I want to remove the 67. So I can use port 1 dot pop 67. So I'm getting TFTP here. Remove the value here, TFTP. And let's see the port 1 again. Okay, so I don't have TFTP, trivial file transfer protocol. I don't have in this one. So in this way, you can use POP. Okay. So we have done copy, get, and pop. Uh, I'll explain key value in same thing. Let's see the update. Okay, update. Update means updating the dictionary with another dictionary. Okay, updating a dictionary with another dictionary. Consider I have port 1 right now, this one, and I have a port 2 which contain 443 HTTPS protocol and I need one more protocol. Yeah, 3306 MySQL. Okay, so I want to add this dictionary to my port 1, so I can use update method port 1. Okay, so you can okay. Oh, sorry. I have updated port 1 with port 1. Sorry. It's port 2. Sorry, extremely sorry. Okay, so you can see 20 just I'm just you can see the screen. Okay, 20 23 80 52 I'm getting here. You can see I have added it successfully here, but always while doing this thing update method, please make sure if you are updating the second dictionary port to contain something like I'm using 23 here and I'm writing here uh, my protocol. By mistake, I set 23 as a my protocol. And one more thing, 23 is already exist in port 1. Sorry, yeah, port 1. In port 1 dictionary, 23 is already exist, telnet. But in port 2, which is going to be updated, contain 23 is my protocol. Okay, so I run this one, this line first, and then I run this one, and I run this one again. Okay, you can see 23 is updated by the my protocol. So please make sure your next dictionary should not contain uh, the item which contain the same key. Okay. So now it's time for the rating. After the rating, I will take the doubt. Now it's time for the rating. Okay. Give me rating out of 5. Now I'm taking my drink, fruity drink. Sir, now only I came. One person said, Sir, can we update dictionary with other sequence like list or stir? No, dear, you cannot update because if you check the update method, so let's see this update method and check with the help. Okay. So update dictionary and dictionary iterable thing. Okay, dictionary you can give dictionary and iterable, but that iterable has some property that follow the property. If I say only list, that should not be a good thing. Okay, so always remember give the dictionary only. Okay. Okay, the person who came just now, please see the video from the starting and put your doubt in the comment. I will take the doubt. Okay. After 2 or 3 hours, I will check the video. Okay. Okay, now it's time for the next thing. Okay, key values an item. Okay, if you want to know all the keys, or sometimes I want to know all the keys. I have a dictionary, port one. I have a dictionary, port one. Okay, so this is my dictionary, and I want to know all the keys only, so I can use port dot keys. Okay, port one. Sorry, it's port one. Okay, so whenever I use this syntax port one dot keys means dictionary dot keys, I'll get a list kind of thing. List kind of thing. This is not a list. It looks like a list. It's not a list. It's look like a list. Okay. So in Python 2, so now it's time to define Python 2 and Python 3. Okay. So in Python 3, I'm getting a kind of iterator kind of thing. So if you just print the type of this one, what is the type of this one? I want to know its type. Its type is dict key. Okay, it's another class. It's not a dictionary. Okay, so it's not a sorry. It's not a list. It look like a list, but its type is dict key. Okay. Okay. So this one is. It looks like a key. So what is the benefit of this one? Okay. Consider in Python 2. Just all days I know. If I use same thing in Python 2, just see the difference. You'll get what I want to say. Okay. In Python 2, this one. If I use same syntax p1 dot keys, I'm getting a list here. No, without any doubt, I can say this is a list. Okay, if I check the type, it's list. In Python 2, it is because some now it's past. Okay, so list, but in Python 3, it is a new thing. It is like a iterator kind of thing. Okay, actually in developer of Python 3 thinks that consider a dictionary contain 10 millions item. Dictionary can contain 10 million items because I have created a index finder program that contain millions of file name. Okay, so 10 millions item. Whenever I use the syntax d1 dot item items. Oh, sorry, d1 dot keys. In Python 2, that build a list. And building a list means if dictionary contain 10 million item, then that keys list will also contain 10 millions value, right? 10 millions elements. So 10 million element taking time as well as space. But here this thing will not take any space. Okay, let's see how to calculate the space, how to know the space kind of thing. Okay, for that we use import, just import sys module and sys dot get size of, what is the size of this one? Let's see size of this one, 48. It's like 48, so it's byte kind of thing, or 48 byte. Okay, 48 byte. Okay, now let's see the size of here in Python 2. Import sys dot get. So this is very deep thing. You can maybe asked in the interview, so you should know some advanced thing. Otherwise, I can simply say, okay, p1 dot key represent the key. That's enough. Syllabus is enough. Okay, my syllabus done. But I'm telling you the internal stories. Okay, 120. Here I'm getting 120. Okay, you can see the difference 48 and 120. Let's do one small experiment. Just add another value in this one. So I am adding port 1. Okay, so let's take another port. Yes, 111. Okay, so consider this is another port. I am saying it's MAM cache. Okay, port 1, this one. And now let's see the size again. Sys dot size of port 1 dot keys. Oh, sorry, keys. Oh, great. I'm still getting 48. Even after adding one more item, I'm still getting 48. Let's see the Python 2 here. P1 111, and here I'm adding value mam cache. Okay, let's see P1 is this one. Value successfully added P1, and let's see the same syntax again. Uh, let's move it to some. Okay. Okay, previous size 120, now I'm getting 128. So here size matter because it is returning a list, and list also gets updated because values are updated, lists also. So what is difference between both these two? This one and this one. So this is, I can say this is not the list. It look like a list. It looks like a list, but it's not a list. Okay. So it is not taking time and not spaces. Okay, not time, not spaces. Okay, so what is the benefit? So if you want to use for loop over this one, so for each in port 1 dot keys. Oh, now I got the electricity, so now turn my AC on. Yes, great. Okay, so print each. So you can see if I use for loop on this syntax, I'm getting all the keys without any doubt. Okay, so same thing I can do here for in Python 2 for each in p1 dot keys. I'm also getting same thing here. Just one second. Just got disconnected by this one. Just one second. Just one second. Hmm. Okay. So what is this one? Port one dot keys. Again, I'm saying that you have seen this one range kind of thing. Okay, range. So I'm writing here. So a little bit complex topic. You can compare range with. Okay, first of all, remove everything. Okay, you can compare range with port one dot keys because both are same kind of thing. Okay, if I use list, range, then you can compare list also here, and port one dot keys. Okay, so this, in this way you can compare. Okay, similarly port, now let's see the next one. I'll explain it more, but end of this chapter. Okay, end of this chapter I will explain it more. Okay, first of all let's complete this one. Next is value. So value, same thing, same as value. So if I use here print port one dot values, I'm getting the values only, not the keys. Okay, I'm getting only values, not the keys. Okay, so I have completed the key and value. Last one is remaining item. So I'll explain item after the rating. Okay, so now if you have any doubt as well as rating. Okay, so be one question here. One question. Uh, what is the output of this one as well as give me the rating? Okay, output of this one and give me the rating also. Okay, so put in the chat box output of this one as well as give the rating simultaneously. Okay, it's output or rating. That's a so whenever you give rating, see if five, so okay, out of something. Okay, so use forward slash so that I can know it's a rating. It's not a something else. Okay. Okay. Any doubts so far? Please raise your doubt. It's time for doubt. Then I'll explain items. Okay. Item has something more. You have one more item, pop item. Okay. So use my Guru mantra. Use help and get this thing done. Okay. Pop item. Definitely you can do that. Anupam Sharma, sys dot get size g dot value and sys dot g values give the same size. Yeah, it will give the same size. You are using same index, same syntax, values and values. So, Anupam Sharma, you're saying sys dot get size of g dot values and sys dot get size of g dot keys. Okay, okay, g dot keys. Yeah, both are the same, na? 8 8. It will take 8 8. Okay, same size. So it's 48, I think, right? Every time it will take 48 only. Okay, I told you that size remains same. Whether in Python 3, size remains same because it is a iterator. It is not a real list. It looks like a list. It is not a. It's like a iterator. Okay, I'll tell you its benefit as well as its some limitation. Okay. Okay, now it's time for the items. So if you see, if you want to print all the items, I'm getting a pair, a list, look like a list which contain tuple pair. Okay, look like a list which contain tuple pair. Okay, so it looks like a list, but it's not a list which contain tuple. Okay, tuples. Okay, now it's time for the for loop with dictionary, because we have seen for loop with string, range, and list. But it's time for how to use for loop with dictionary. Consider if I use for each in pop port, print each, or sorry, it's port one, not port. I'm getting 20, 23, 80. Okay, in this way, I'm getting all the keys. I'm getting only the keys, not the values. Okay, I need values also as well as, so I use items here, which is just done. One step back. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting tuple here. Every time I'm getting a tuple. Okay, there are a lot of tuple you can see. Actually, this one item always take consider if you want to check the size of this one, because one person Anpa Sharma asked one thing, port dot keys port dot I what is next, port dot keys port dot I values are taking the same size. So port one dot item, I hope will take the same size. Okay, sys dot get size of 48. Did it's a iterator? Okay, it's have same size. Whether it contain 20 millions value, it still remain 48. Okay, so that's the beauty of Python 3. Okay, in Python 2, if we just write the syntax, that will take time and memory. 20 million keys. Okay, so but in Python 3, that's a beauty here. Okay, and also it can also work with the for loop without wasting the memory size. Okay, now it's time for loop again. So I have tuple here. So we have seen unpacking of tuple, right? Unpacking of tuple. So I can use just two variable k and v each here and print k and v. So I'm getting 20. Okay, syntax. Yes. So you can see this one, because this is what this was a tuple, and here I'm doing unpacking. This is unpacking of tuple, and here I'm getting 20 FTP. Okay. So people asking when we use dictionary, I have given you two real example. I use Finder update program, port this port, and a lot of thing like compose where you want to make your index, you can definitely use dictionary there. Okay. So here I am using each equal to k and v. Okay, what I'm doing here, just remove this one and directly put kv here. It will work. Okay. So I'm removing this line. So this is a standard syntax to use for loop with dictionary port one dot items. How long will class go? It's like 110 or one. Okay, near. Okay, so in this way we can use for loop over the dictionary. We can iterate the dictionary's key and values. Okay, one more thing here. I told you this one, this port dot item take just only 48 byte. It's like a iterator. It's when for loop ask, okay, give me next value. Port one dot item give the next value. Then for loop again ask, give me the next value. The port one dot item second set the second value. This one. Then for loop ask next value, give me next. Port one send next value. Okay, it's like a asking thing. Everything is calculated on the fly. Everything is calculated on the fly. It is not pre-calculated. Everything is calculated on the fly. Okay, that's why it did take only 40-bit expression. It's 40-bit byte expression, and it will calculate the next value and forward to the for loop, and for loop print here. Okay, in this way it works. Okay, consider I have 80 here. Consider if I set if k equal to 80, it means that at that time delete, if 80 is there, del port 1 that key. Sorry, that is not each, that key. Means if k equal to 80, delete that thing. I want to delete something. I want to delete this web protocol. While iterating, if you get 80, just delete that. If I use this kind of thing, definitely I'll get the error. This is very standard error. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? Dictionary changed size during iteration. Okay, this is, please focus. Okay, where is this? Okay, focus on this one. I need your complete attention. Please focus on this error. Dictionary changed size during iteration. Okay, what happened here actually? I told you that this is just an iterator and forward the next value. It calculate everything on the fly. During the calculation, dictionary size gets changed. ओके सी, एक रियल सिनेरियो लीजिए, आप कुछ कर रहे हैं और पीछे साइज ही चेंज हो जाए उस चीज का। आप कुछ मान लीजिए, कुछ यू आर मेजरिंग समथिंग, ओके मेजरिंग समथिंग एंड ड्यूरिंग मेजरिंग साइज गेट्स चेंज, दैट्स एरर। ओके, okay, because it is calculating on the fly and during the fly I change the dictionary. That's why I'm getting the error dictionary change size during iteration. So I cannot change this one. So in order to deal this kind of situation, we have to put list here. Okay, what is the benefit of using the list here? List, first build a list inside a memory. Yeah, that will take time and that will also take memory. But we have to deal with this situation. We have to list here. Whenever you use this list operation, this item, first build everything, everything inside the memory, then forward it. So it means that this is complete a list which has no relation with the dictionary. Okay, so I can change the dictionary. Okay, because this is a list, it become a list. Okay, now let's run this one. Now uh, there is no error. This is a little bit complex concept. I want you to explain. So I have explained it. So try this, okay, on your computer and see the error and do some more R&D on this one. Okay, this is not the thing you will get the thing in first attempt. Definitely it will take some time. Okay, note it down. After completion of this today's course, come to this video, come to that point again where I'm explaining it and see again and again and run on your computer. Okay, you will get the concept of this one. Okay. People are using their own chit chat. No, I'm not from Hyderabad. Please concentrate on this one. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Next thing. So I have completed this one. Copy, get, pop as well as. Okay. Now it's time to how dictionary. Sometime how to make a dictionary from a list, right? How to make a dictionary from a list. Consider I have a list here. I want to make a dictionary. So I can use dict method. So dict function, built-in function, this dict built-in function, and if I pass list here, I'm getting error, cannot be converted. Okay, how can you convert this 1, 2, 3, 4 in dictionary? What is the key? What is the value here? Okay, what is the key? What is the value? Sir, please give a break. Okay, let's see your doubt as well as rating. So let's take 1 minute. Okay, you can put your doubt. Okay, so it's time for the doubts. Even I need small 1 minute break. Okay, so it's a break time for 1 minute. Give your doubts. I'll complete after the 1 minute. People are saying PPT, PPT. What is the OP option means for 1 plus 4 plus 1? Yeah, I need your answer, Astosh Mishra. What is 4 plus 1? As well as give me rating simultaneously. Okay. Any doubt so far? Please write your doubt. Any doubt so far? It's another. What is the written type of port dot item? It's another class. You can check. That is another class. Okay, class object. That is not a list. In Python 2, it's a list, but in Python 2, it's an iterator kind of thing. Why don't you explain the previous assignment? So, what is the benefit of explaining the previous assignment? If I, if you have a doubt, you can put the doubt on the comment box. You can see previous video. I have in the comment. I have clearly see what are the assignments. Okay, k equal to 80. K equal to 80. What? Where is k equal to 80? Okay, k equal to 80. Where? Okay, why? Just giving the example. Here, I'm giving you just example actually. If you want to delete something while iterating and you are not using list here, that will throw error. Okay, 80 is a key here. Key. K is key, na? K is key. How to sort without loop? So you have to use loop, at least one loop. It's K equal to 80 is 80 is a key, not size. Dear, how can you make this size? It's key, this one. Okay. Uh, Second assignment, I told you that second assignment you have to use only one loop. Only one use. Don't use two loops. Sometimes people use three loop, two loop and say, okay, we have done it. No, dear. Only one loop. Second assignment, only one loop. Either while or true. Sorry, either while or for. Only one time. Use loop only one time. NumPy, I'm not coming to the NumPy things. So if you want to add, you can do that. Okay. If the values are same and keys are different, yes, value can be repeated. That's a property of a dictionary. Your value can be repeated, but keys are unique. Okay. Yes, I'm going to do that example. Can we take one key list as key? Yeah, I'm going to do that example. No issue. Assignment kind of thing I cannot help. So please check the other check with the team. How it will give dictionary size? I told you that everything is calculated. If I use this syntax port dot item only, it will calculate everything on the fly. Means whenever you use for loop, means for loop fly on the fly. Okay, on that fly, it calculates the value, and that on the calculation while calculating, I'm changing the dictionaries because I'm deleting something that change the dictionary. Okay, that's why I'm getting the error. Okay, just one example. Respect is asking one question. It will give dictionary size. How will it give? Okay, consider you are measuring a cloth or something, measuring the cloth. And while you are measuring, I cut the cloth. Can you measure it? Please tell me. Measure or mayor, sometimes people use different pronunciation. If you are measuring something and I cut that thing, can you measure it? Sometimes people use mayor it. Okay. Okay, yes, now you got it. I got my point. Okay, so so the same thing. While calculating this one, what is the next value? I am changing the dictionary. That's an error. Okay, assignment kind of thing we will see later. Okay, but now let's see the next thing. So we have completed this one. So now let's see what is the next. Okay, so in order to make list into dictionary, we have some special kind of dictionary. Special kind of list. Sorry, list. List should be a tuple pair or any pair thing. Okay, any pair thing. Like here, if I use A, here 1, here B, here 2, here K, here 6, here D, 90, uh, H, and 7. Okay, this is our list. This list can be converted that you can see. Okay, pair can be a list kind of thing and pair can be a tuple, anything. Okay, so that's why I'm giving it both example. So you can use tuple for making a pair. You can use small list for making a pair. Okay. Okay, I'll come to the assignment, Pavan Kumar. Okay, again, after the completion of this today's class, I'll come to the, okay, okay. Don't worry, Pavan, I will come to that point, okay, assignment kind of thing. Okay, so see this one. Now it's time for consider I have a list. So this is a pretty good example. Consider I have a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and list 2 contain A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Today I will complete the comprehension thing also. Okay, comprehension because last time I forgot to complete the list comprehension. So today I will complete the list comprehension part. Okay, so I'm making a list by using two. So sorry, I'm making a dictionary by using two list. Okay, so for each in range. So first of all, get the length. What is the length here? Okay, dear. Okay, one more thing. Please subscribe the channel and like and share the videos. Okay, definitely you are liking the video, so please like more. Uh, length, I'm saying LE length 1 equal to length of. So both the lists must have the same length, or you can use the length of both and take the minimum length. So I'm assuming that both are of the same length, but maybe someone contain more length. So in that kind of thing, I need to compare length of both. Okay, length of list 1 and length of list 2. Somebody is giving message me. Okay, length, and then put the max on this one or mean on this one. Take the minimum length. Length of first list, length of second list, and what is the minimum? Take in the L1 and range from 0 to length, and then take a dictionary here, empty dictionary, empty dictionary. Okay, okay, I think you can see in my screen. Where is key the screen? Here, dictionary 1 equal to, okay, now I need item of this list. Okay, so I'm using list 1 and item of this list is each equal to list 2 each. After that, print dictionary 1. Where is the error? Built-in function method object cannot be interpreted as line number this one. Okay, it's a length one actually. Syntax I got get the wrong syntax actually here. Length one. Sorry. Okay. Now I'm getting the dictionary here. Okay. Now in this way you can make a dictionary. Okay. So sometime in interviewer ask this question from a 6 month experienced person, how to make a dictionary. Okay. I'm just turn my fan off because AC is good working. Okay, so how to make a dictionary by using two list? People use this one. Okay, that's okay. But write in one line example. Okay, one line example. Okay, so this is a interview kind of question. Write in one line. One line. Okay, so I'll come to this point one line again. Okay, first of all, one topic is still remaining like list comprehension. In the last class, I forgot that list comprehension. Okay, list comprehension means one liner code. One liner code. How to write the one line code? Consider I have a list of number 1 3 sorry 1 2 4 3 7 uh, 9 6. Okay, and I want to make a new list which contains the square of this number, the 4. So I'm doing here, it's like a dictionary we have completed. Now I'm coming to the list part because I forgot that to complete the list comprehension. Okay, so I'm completing the list comprehension thing again. Not again. No, I'm doing the list comprehension for each in list one. Take a new list, list two, and here list two dot append. Okay, I need square of each number. I need sorry square of each number in the list two. So for the square we use two. Okay, okay. So I have a list which contain the square of this list, square number of this one. Okay, square. So we can do same thing just in one line. Let's see how we can do one line. How? Print, just put the square bracket, represent the string. Okay, in the square bracket, put as it is. So list is already defined here. Okay, put this one as it is. And what you need at the end, put here each by 2. So this is a list comprehension, very simple thing. So remove the spaces. Now I'm getting the same thing. Okay, so I'm getting the same thing. So consider somebody say, okay, I need the square of number only the even numbers. Okay, I need the square of even numbers. So modulus if each modulus by 2 equal to 0, in that situation, get the square of the number. So consider if I run it. So I'm getting the all square of only the even number, square of even numbers. So same thing I can achieve here. So logic part, this one, if each equal to something, so you can put logic here. Now I'm getting the same thing. So in this way you can do that. So this is the list comprehension. Okay, let's take one more example. Consider I have a list of date. I have dates like 20, 20, 10, month. So this is a month and this is the date. Okay, similar dates I have 29, 10 and 23. A similar date. I need the only date part of all the list. I need the date part of the list. So from the string I can use split method, but I have a list. So I need to iterate it. Okay, so this one for each in list one, each dot. What I need the date part. Okay, date. So I can use split method by using the hyphen and get the last wala part and run it. Sorry, and print it. Print तो कराना भूल गए. So I'm getting the date part. Okay. So if you want to store it in another list, consider I have a list to empty list and I can append list to dot append this complete part in that one and run it. Print. So I have the list in another list, right? So I can do same thing just in one line. How? Use this one print, put entire thing here, and what you need put at the end. So I need this one only. So put at the end, done. Just in one line. So we use one line code. Most of the time, the experienced programmer use one line code. I'm not saying experience. Experience can be 6 month experience, 1 year experience, but we use just to save the for 3 line, we use one liner code. Okay. So this is a list comprehension. I forgot that. Okay. So now I'm coming to the again our uh, this one. This one is by using two lists, I have made one dictionary. So one line code, write in one line code. That's a challenge. How to do in one line? So for that, what we use, I'm using triple quote here to make this one as a comment. Okay, I'm writing here. Okay, one line. So I have two lists, just write in one line. So we have a zip method here, built-in zip method, built-in zip method. So zip, put list one and list two, print it. So this is another story here. It is written object at this address. So if you want to know what is this one, so you can use list here. It will give you a list of what it contain. Uh, 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 list on zip one. Okay, one more. So it contain this one. It automatically check the size. Means low. It take because this length contain more element than list two, but it set up automatically. Okay, take the minimum length and set zip one and zip two and set zip one. What is the meaning of zip here? Okay, if you take the real zip example like zip of bag, so zip means like we have like this one zip and this is it's to zip something. Okay, so okay, like a chain. Okay, one from here, one from here, one from here, one from here, and one from here, one from here. When we do this one, so it completed. Okay, so same thing here. We have a list 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, and here another list 1, B, C, A, B, C, D. Just a simple example, okay? So I take the this one as a zip. Okay, that's why we call it zip method. So one element from first list and second element from first list. Not working. Okay, so this one is a zip method. Okay, so we can do one thing here. Instead of using list here, I can directly use DICT. So you can see just in one line, I have converted two lists into a dictionary. Now, please note your assignment. It's time for the assignment. It's very difficult sometimes, notepad. This one. Okay, these two lists I have. It's time for the assignment. I have these two lists. Convert to a dictionary. Convert this a dictionary in one line code using list comprehension, spelling mistake comprehension. Okay, list comprehension without using zip method. Conversion just in one line code. One line means this. Okay, this must be these two line must be present. You have to write it just in one line for loop kind of list comprehension thing and convert to a dictionary. Okay, without using zip method, do anything. Use for loop, single loop, double loop, whatever. Okay, just in one line. Maximum two lines. Okay, maximum two lines, not more than two. Okay, missed. You have to use list comprehension. So in in simplicity, I'm saying that list comprehension thing. You have to use list comprehension thing. Okay. Okay. So this is assignment. Now I'm coming to the last topic of today. That is the exception handling. Okay. We have 20 minutes. So let's see how we can do that. AC is not good working. See, like fan is on. Exception handling technique. So let's see the exception handling. Okay, sorry, it's without. Okay, so without. Sorry, thank you, Mansi, thank you, Mohammed, thank you, Pooja, thank you, Hemant. Okay, assignment is convert these two list into a dictionary in one line means list by using list comprehension without using zip method. Okay, so this is assignment for today. And now let's see the last thing, that is the try and accept thing. Okay, so you have seen a lot of errors. So I'm giving you one example. Okay, so I'm creating one new file. Okay, let's see the value here. Input. Okay, sorry. Input. Sorry. Number. Enter the number int. And something upon this value cycle like d1 equal to 100, and I'm doing d1 divide by value val and taking answer in C and printing the C. I'll take the doubt. Okay. Will you cover whole Python? That's a very strange question. Complete Python. Nobody in the world can complete the Python. So we just define the syllabus, limitation of syllabus, and that syllabus we can complete that Python. Okay. Okay. So val is here. Input. Enter the number and D. Okay. So let's run this one. Let's 10. I'm getting answer. Okay. 10 point something. 100 by. Okay. So again I'm running this one. 5. I'm getting 20. Again, let's see now. Please focus. I'm doing something. Okay. Enter. Okay. I'm getting error. See this error. Line number one. Invalid literal for integer with base 10. Okay. This one. Okay. So I'm getting error. So please see this error. This error is value error. Okay. So I'm copying this one value error and pasting here value error. Zip add in key value pattern. Right. You're right. Okay, pair kind of thing. Zip add in the pair kind of. Okay, so here I'm getting error. Consider I'm running it again and pressing 0. So I'm giving integer. This time I'm getting error in this line. I'm getting error, that's okay, but in different line and error is different. 0 division error. Something divided by 0, that's error. Infinite something or not defined. Okay, so I'm getting two kind of error. In order to handle these error, we have a technique called not technique, so we have a methodology. It's very difficult sometimes work in the Jupyter in zoom mode. Okay, so we can use try and accept statement. Try, try. We use try. Try is a block here because I use colon. So put everything in the try, and then in the end use accept and print the message you like. Print error. Okay, consider in production you have written 100 line of code, 200 line of code, 300 line of code, and different functions. While executing that code, if interpreter cuts any error like key error, zero division error, value error, your whole program will not work. Complete program will not work. Right? So you have to use try and accept. If any error occurred here, okay, please परेशान मत हो. Please continue with the next function. Okay. So ये होता है कि actually some just imagine I'm working on Cisco devices, Juniper devices, and Netgear devices. Okay, तीन टाइप के डिवाइसेस मेरे पास हैं एंड आई हैव रिटन थ्री फंक्शन फॉर सिस्को डिवाइसेस one for Juniper and one for Netgear. Okay, if any error occur in the Cisco devices problem, so if error occurred like this, zero division error, key error. Okay, so my whole program, which also contain Netgear and and Juniper, whole program create a problem. Okay, so we do try handling. Okay, Cisco वाले में problem है ना, तो leave that and just run Juniper and Netgear. Okay, so यहाँ पे you see this one. If I give 10, I'm getting my answer. If I give 0, I'm getting error. I'm not getting an answer, but I'm getting this message error. So if I use any statement after this one, print done. Okay. Now see, if I use 10, I'm getting this message done. If I use 0, I'm getting error, but I'm getting this message done. Means our code is working fine. Error is there, but statement is next statement is getting executed. If I use OK here, still I'm getting the error, but I'm getting the statement done. Okay, so just one moment. It's why it is going upward. Okay, try catch throw, same kind of thing. Okay, very difficult to work on this one. Okay, so I'm switching to the Notepad++ because it is very difficult. Okay, sometime go upward and down. So I'm writing here all the things. So I'm switching here. Okay, this I'm comfortable on this one. Okay. Okay, now you know better. Now you can see the screen. Okay, try it. 1.py. Okay. So here I'm printing a message done. For run the program, you can use command shell, your whatever you have command prompt. Enter the number. If I press 0, I'm getting here. Okay, so I increase the font for you. Properties. Okay, so little bit better. Okay, so consider if I don't use this try and accept thing. Consider, just imagine if I don't use. Okay, if I remove this one. Now if I run this the same code again, if I give 10 here, I'm getting 10.0 and done. So running fine. But if I give wrong input, you can see I'm just getting the error, not that done message. Okay, miss next statement interpreter is getting error here. मैं जैसे कोई कार सड़क पे चल रही है और खड्डा आ गया तो कार वहीं रुक गई आगे जाएगी नहीं तो वो हो गया एकदम से ठीक है ना यहाँ पे तो ये ट्राई एंड एक्सेप्ट लाइक अ शोकर्स ओके ट्राई एंड एक्सेप्ट लाइक अ शोकर कि शोकर आए हैं आपकी कार में तो दे कैन ऑब्जर्व दैट वन एंड दे कैन गेट यहाँ चलो यहाँ पे कोई आउटपुट नहीं आया बट कैन प्रोसीड विद द नेक्स्ट वन एक्सेप्ट प्रिंट एरर. Now let's see if I type OK, if I type 0, in both the cases I am getting error. Yes, program is safe, but don't know exact error. That's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. I'm not getting the kind of error. Okay, so I can use here. I told you that I can put here value error and set a message. Please use int only. Okay, so multiple statement accept 0 print relevant message don't use 0 because 0 is integer here but if you use 0 that also gives the error different error 0 is an error. Okay, so now let's run this one. If I press 10, okay, that's first test case passed. Second test case use string, so I'm getting in the message. So this message is very good, please use int only so people can understand. Okay, okay, what is the problem here? If somebody press 0, okay, don't use 0, so now our code is okay. So I'm get okay, so you can also here consider another kind of error occurred, so I can use print unknown error. So I don't know unknown error. If any error occurred which does not fall in this which does not fall in this category can be captured by the this last one unknown error. Okay, so in this way we can handle the error, but you can see just for 3 lines I have wasted or wasted in whatever wasted 6 lines. मिस 3 लाइन का कोड के लिए 6 लाइन कोड के लिए मतलब उसकी सुरक्षा बंदी करना ये कहाँ का न्याय है ठीक है ना so means just for saving this 3 line I am writing 6 lines. That's not a good thing, right? That's not a good thing. If every time if I am writing again and again so many lines because I know only two Consider I know 10 kind of error. I have to write if 10 kind of thing. So that is not a good thing. So I'm making a new program and try 2.py. So remove all this stuff. I not don't need this one. Just use exception as e. Print e only. Done. Now this will handle the exception. This code, please, this is standard code. Okay, रट लीजिए इस कोड को. Enter the number. Now if tried first test case passed, second test case. So I'm getting an error which tells invalid literal for int base 10. So people can understand, okay, this is a kind of error, integer error. So I need to give integer. So if somebody use 0, so error is 0 division by error. Okay. So now whatever the case, this code will print the output, mean error message according to the situation. Okay. So ये has standard thing. Okay, standard thing. Got it? So I'll take another 10 minute. So don't कहीं मत जाइएगा. Let's see. 10 more, give me more 10 minutes. So we have, this is standard syntax, but we have some other statement like else. Yes, you can use else with try. And one more thing, you can use else with for loop. We haven't seen else with for loop. We have seen break statement. We have seen continuous statement with for loop, but you can also use else with for loop. Okay, I'll tell you later. But right now we can use else statement with try and except. Okay, else meaning whatever I print here, just no error, no error occurred. Okay, no error occurred. It means that if there is no error in the try block, then interpreter execute this one. Please, can we use multiple except statement? Yes, I have used this one. Multiple except statement. See this one. Okay, Alvira Sheikh. Okay, so in the previous example, I use multiple except statements. Okay, so here no error occurred. If there is no error in this one, it means that as block. So first test case 10. Okay, I'm not 30. See, 30 is valid value, no error occurred. So I'm getting the message from else, no error occurred, and then. So consider I want to run a code or want to run a line. If there is no error in the try, then run this one. So I can put that in the else block. Okay, so consider if I use uh, 0 here. This time I'm not getting the no error occurred. This time I'm not getting the no error occurred. Okay, because else means if there is no error in the try, then we use else. Now there is another statement called finally. Finally, the boss. Why I'm saying it's a boss? Because whatever happened, error occurred, try में कहीं भी error आए, कुछ भी आए, whether error occurred or not, always execute the finally block. Finally finished. This else means if there is no error, finally means error occurred or not, I don't care, run my code. Finally say this one. That's why I say the boss. No, do we have catch? Why people are using catch statement? You see, catch is in the C++ or C language. Okay. Finally finished. So first test case when there is no error. Next test case when there is an error. You can see finally finished. If I say 0, finally finished. So now people will ask, so you can remove this else block. We don't need this one. Even for finally, we don't need these two. You can dispense with except and SME. You can use finally without using these two statement. Means try and finally both can occur. Okay. But try is a mandatory thing. Except can be used with try and else with these three can be used. But for the finally, no need of else and no need of except. Okay. So but this is a line if you want to print, if you want to write everything just in one code, means try except else finally. So this is the order. Please maintain this order. Okay. Is tomorrow is the last day? No, tomorrow is not the last day. Tomorrow is second last day. Okay. Okay. So let's see where I can use finally. Where I can use finally. So I'm giving you one example. Uh, I have one code, but I forget what is this code. So I am just using finder. Please, can you find the mark attendance? Mark attend attendance dot star dot py, if I'm not wrong with the spellings. So I'm using regular expression. Attendance spelling attendance. Maybe attendance spelling is I'm getting wrong with attendance spelling. So let's give this. Let's say the suggestion from a finder. Finder, can you give the suggestion? What is the exact file name of mark attendance? Just wait for few seconds. Yes, yes. Please tell us. Please tell us. There is no suggestion. Okay, so let's see the book, I think. Book. Yes, collection. DB book. MySQL code collection. Updating. DB book. Excel attendance. Okay, it's spelling mistake actually. Attendance. That was attendance. Uh, Mark attendance final. Okay. So actually, I'm also I'm Thapar University, so I'm teaching students. So I used a portal for taking the attendance. Okay, so they use their computer or mobile, then put the attendance. Okay, and then this my code run the SQL queries, and so just one thing. Okay, okay, please remove this thing and this. I can see you can. I think you can see the code. Just use your. Okay, I have used try here. In the try, I have opened a one SQL connection. Okay, see this one. I have opened one connection, MySQL connection, right? In the MySQL connection, when I open this one, maybe any error occurred here, maybe any error occurred here, but I have to close the connection. If I open the connection, I have to close it, right? Because if consider before closing it, any error occurred here, connection remain open. Next time when I run this code connection, new my code will open a new connection, and error occurred. If error occur here again, a new connection will remain open. Okay, means इसी तरीके से कनेक्शन ओपन होते जाएंगे. Finally our SQL server can throw error too many connections. So in order to handle this kind of situation, I put connection closing thing in the finally. Okay, open the connection, whatever happened there, finally close. If error occur here, please close this connection, because finally means both execute everything. Okay, so that's why I put this one close connection statement here. Okay, close connection statement here. You can see if I zoom it. Okay, here I have not used else statement. I have used only the exception and then finally. I want to close my connection whether code executes successful or not, always close the connection. So that's why I use here. Okay, so in this way I have completed the today's agenda. Okay, try accept as finally. One more thing is remaining. Two things are remaining. which will be covered in the advanced section, means advanced Python. That custom, okay, so what is this one? Oh, customize exception. Exception. Customize exception. Why? What is the meaning of customize exception? Consider business case. You know, these are okay, where is the last code? You know, this is the statement, mathematically exceptions. Okay, if I use zero, if I use okay strings, that means the mathematical error or syntax error, this kind of error. But consider business say if somebody press 2, if somebody use 2, then also raise the exceptions. Okay, then also raise customize exception like don't use 2. Business say, okay, so client say, I don't like somebody give 2, 3, 4. If somebody give 2, 3, 4, enter the number, raise the exception. Mathematically 2, 3, 4 is not an error. But business is saying, so that's why we make the customize exceptions. And you will learn that customize exception in the class chapter. Okay, and we see class chapter in the advanced section, advanced Python. Okay, and that is very necessary, dear. Whenever you approaches to interview, people ask, write a customized exception thing. How to write a customized exception? Because even when I was giving the interview for the Sapient, okay, somebody was taking the interview from the US. On the morning, that person told me that please write a customized exception. That time I know, that's why I just write the simple 4 or 5 line of customized exception. That's okay. But if I don't, if I did not know, that that would be a problem. That would be the problem that time. That would have been a problem. Okay, sorry. So that's why I'm telling you, customized exception is a most important question for the interview perspective as well as in the company perspective, because sometimes exceptions are generated by the given by the business client. Okay, so that was no, okay, that should be considered as the customized exception, and uh, you should know how to do that. So for that, we will cover in the class chapter and in advanced Python. Okay. Yes, I have worked in the published Sapient. I was the senior Python developer there, and published Sapient was my third company. First IBM, then startup company, then Sapient. Okay, so I have completed that today's agenda. So it's time for give me rating as well as your doubt. Yes, explain the assignment 5. So today's assignment, right? This one? This assignment or previous assignment? Solution, I cannot explain the solution. Okay, if I explain the solution, you will do that and post it. Last assignment. Okay, so miss, you have these two dictionary. Oh, sorry, two list. Make one dictionary by using two list, by using the list comprehension and without using zip method. आपको zip method use नहीं करना है, only list comprehension का ही यूज करना है. Okay. uh, 2 sessions are remaining. Class will be covered in the, I will give simple example little bit, but the complete class will be covered in the advanced Python, because class is big, very big for me, because that will take 3 or 4 classes, means sessions. If you check my book, there is 45 pages I have written on the classes, my last book. So I want to explain all all the stuff of that book, but that will take a lot of time. But that is not possible in Python essential things. Okay. People are asking once again, explain. Exception we will make in the class chapter, means in the advanced Python. After learning the class chapter, you can make your customized exceptions. Okay, because customized exception need the inheritance. Okay, so miss, like customized exception mean business kind of thing. Okay, if business saying don't, if somebody press 2, raise the error. If somebody press 3, raise the error. That is not a mathematical problem. Okay, so we need to make our own exception for that to handle that kind of thing. People ask her to explain the previous assignment sort using n complexity. Okay, what was the previous assignment? Let me open that thing. Okay, that this is a previous assignment. Which one? This one? Okay, so I'm writing here. So here you have a list like this one. You have to use list one dot sort and key equal to something function one, and your job is to define that function. Your job. This is your job. Key equal to function. You have to do something in function which will create all the zero at the right hand side. But and sort must be in the ascending order. Okay. Raise keyword. Yes, people are asking raise keyword. Raise keyword work with the raising the exceptions. Okay, and we'll see in the advanced Python how to raise the exception. Okay, customize exceptions. Please explain the day 5 assignment question 2. Okay, so this one actually I explained that this is okay. Explain this one. Okay, dear, what happened? You have two sorted list. This is sorted 10, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. This is sorted, already sorted. This is already sorted. Now you have to merge these two lists into one list, and the final result should be a sorted. Okay, for 10, like this 5, 10, 15, 20, so on. Okay, I took 10, 5 from first list, then 10 from second list, 15 from this list, 20 from this list, 25 from this list, and sorry, 40 from this list. So in this way, you have to merge it. You have to merge it. You can use only one loop. You cannot use sort method, and you cannot use two loops. You can only use one loop. Dear, you have to use the function. Somebody say without function, you have to use the function here. You can't do this without function. Okay. If you can do that, that's okay. But because if I use key equal to function, you have to define a function and you have to write something. That something is your assignment. Okay. Tushar Gaikwad, please explain, sir. What do you want me to explain? I make this assignment without using function. That's okay, great. But use only one loop. Oh, sorry. Which one? First one. I use make this assign without using function. Okay, that's great. If you have done this, that's great. But I want use key equal to function. Okay, that's great. Okay, merge and sort. Okay, if you use merge and sort, dear, I am telling you minimum complexity of sort is n log n, but I need your to do everything in the n complexity. Okay, and okay, consider this is n length and this is m length. I need maximum take the n plus m length. This is the complexity. So you have to use only one time loop. So don't think merge and sort. Sort will again take n log n or n square. Okay, so you have to do some logic here. So please try this one. Use only one type loop. Merge, don't use merge sort method. Merge sort take n log n. Telling you merge sort will take n log n method. If you want to take idea, that's you can take. But if you apply merge sort, that will take n log n complexity. But I need m plus m only. M is the length, n is the length of this one, and M is the length of this one. So maximum complexity is n plus m, maximum. Okay. Okay. Bye bye, friends. If you have any question, please put in the comment box. Thank you. Shukriya. Thank you for being with me today. Bye bye. So now I'm waiting your bye bye messages. The last time I cut your bye bye messages. Okay. Please reply. I will reply on the comment box. Please comment, put the comments because it's time for the lunch. Okay, so I'm very hungry at that time. I need energy. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.